What's up, everybody? It's Legal Tender. I'm back in the building. I'm back in the vote. I got a new note and I got some slides to make a new video. All right, as always, I want to start off by thanking everybody for supporting the channel. Thank you for the love and thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a fan of Numismatics, if you're a fan of cryptocurrency, if you're just getting into the hobby of Numismatics, stay rocking with me, stay rocking with the channel. Every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday, and I will be making a new episode every week speaking about something new, different, or interesting within the realm of Numismatics. Any questions, comments, or input, put it down in the comments section. I read everything and I respond back as soon as possible. And as you are checking out the video, if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that, and that will help the algorithm push out the video to a greater audience. Also, throughout this video, if I say something that isn't 100% accurate, or also a little different from what you know, please let me know via the comments. I will go back, hit the books, and make sure that I have the right information moving forward. All right, with that being said, let's welcome the newest member to the Legal Tender family. All right, I want to shout out and acknowledge and welcome Daniel Quintanilla. Welcome to the family and thank you for the support. And I also want to give a special shout out to someone that I have been speaking with, and the banter is good. So I want to shout out Hidden Numismatic. I am now a member of your channel as well. So let's keep talking. All right. So like I said, I have a new note. Now with this note now in the collection, this will complete a set that I've been working on, and I'll open this up in a minute. Now, like I said, I will be speaking about anything regarding Numismatics that is new, different, or interesting. And this is what we have in the new department. All right, so this individual right here is the new Secretary of Treasury. And this is Scott Bessent. Now, as you can see, that's the individual, his name. And I want to say this is the state he is from, and he has been appointed at this position of Secretary of Treasury since January 28th, 2025. And this makes him the 79th Secretary of Treasury. And we also have a new Treasurer of the United States. And I've been looking and I wasn't able to find an image of her, but the individual that is the new Treasurer of the U.S. is Patricia Collins. And she has been appointed at that position since January 20th, 2025. Now, she is currently the acting treasurer. So she hasn't 100 as of now. She has not been like officially confirmed at that position. She is only acting. So if there is another one that is deemed more qualified, they will be appointed that position. But as of now, Patricia Collins is the acting treasurer of the United States. Now, both of those positions are appointed by the President of the United States, and there is no fixed term date. So it's not like when a new administration comes in, those positions are replaced. And I will speak about that in a minute, because some individuals at those positions had some very long tenures at those positions. Now, some of the scopes and responsibilities are, now for the Secretary of the Treasury, he is the head of the Department of Treasury, the chief financial officer of the federal government of the United States, and serves as the principal advisor to the President of the United States on all matters pertaining to economic and fiscal policy. And that position is fifth in the presidential line of succession. Now, the scope and responsibilities of the Treasurer of the U.S., they serve as the custodian and trustee of the federal government's collateral assets and supervisor of the department's currency and coinage production functions. Also, the depository officer of the United States with regards to deposits of gold, special drawing rights, and financial gifts to the Library of Congress. And they pretty much oversee, or ain't no pretty much, and they overseeing directly the Bureau of Engraving and Printing and the United States Mint. And they also liaise with the Fed. So again, man, some pretty very important roles to be played by those two individuals in those two positions. Now, like I said, there are no fixed terms for those positions, and they do not change with the new administration. Now, some other individuals in those positions, and some long tenures and short tenures. Now, some of the longest tenures is one was served by this individual right here. This is Albert Gallatin, and he was the Secretary of Treasury for 12 years, 270 days. That was the longest tenure at that position. The shortest tenure was by this individual right here, Joseph W. Barr, and he was the Secretary of Treasury for 28 days. The remainder of the presidential term. Who was the president before Nixon? I am drawing a blank. Johnson, Lyndon B. Johnson. So he filled in that position for the remainder of his presidential term, which was 28 days. Now, for the Treasurer of the United States, the longest tenure in this position was held by this individual right here, Thomas Tucker. He was the Treasurer of the United States for 26 years, 153 days. My God, like that is a long time. 26 years, United States, the Treasurer of the United States. And the shortest tenure was held by this individual right here, Carmi A. Thompson. And he was the treasurer for 129 days. The thing that's crazy is his position, he held that position for a shorter amount of time than this individual right here. He had that position 26 years, 153 days. And he held the position for 129 days. Just crazy numbers. So in total, there have been 79 secretaries of Treasury, and the Treasurer of the United States is at 45, with one acting now. So we got two new people in those two positions. All right, other new Numismatics news. All right, so President Trump has directed the Department of the Treasury to stop minting pennies in an effort to cut alleged federal government wasteful spending. And it makes sense because it takes, at a cost of production, it is 0.037, which is up from 0.031 from the previous year, roughly costing 2 cents to mint each individual penny. So it actually costs more money than this is worth. So like I said, the current president, Mr. 47, he has directed the Department of the Treasury to stop minting pennies. Now, the composition of the penny is 97.5% zinc and 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Now, the reason it costs so much is the smelting of those two metals. That is why it costs so much to make a penny. Now, if this directive is executed, it will remove a piece of American monetary fabric, and that is the penny. And it has existed for 233 years, with Abraham Lincoln face being embossed on the coin for over 116 years. And that is the lowest denomination of US currency. So that there is your new Numismatics news. Now let's get to this right here. Now this is a new note that I got in the mail. So let's open it up. And this is the last one I will need to complete my set. Again, purchase off eBay. If there's any way to acknowledge the individual via a card, I will. I made a point to put that right there too. Nice stamp. Janis Joplin. All right, let's get into it. We got a little sleeve right here. And here we have flimsy protector. All right. Got my currency sleeve that I will be putting that in a minute. And the note that we have here is a Federal Reserve note. And as always, you can tell the currency type up top. Federal Reserve notes are identified with a green Treasury seal and green serial numbers. And this is of series year 2003A. Now, with this note, I have a completed set of Federal Reserve $2 bill notes. There were only there were only 7 series years printed in this denomination, and I now have all 7. So pretty happy about that. Another set completed. You all already know I got to put my hands on it. Good note, stiff note, crisp as I look at it. No bends, tears. Let's get this note a home. Slides right in. Corners look okay. No holes, tears, rips, folds. It's a nice note. All right, let's see what we got on here. If I can acknowledge this individual. All right, so something weird. All right, so maybe if I zoom in a little bit. Okay. So got a $2 bill at a cost of $4.49. And this is the individual that I got the note from. Thanks for your purchase. I hope you love it. So go to eBay, type in that name right there, and hopefully you too can get a nice note as well. $4.49. Not bad. Really pleased with this note. really, really happy, and I am looking forward to adding this to the collection. Alrighty, that is that. All right, shouting out Danielle Quintanilla. Give me a thumbs up if you like my videos, so that it can reach to a greater audience. Thank everybody for the love and support. And we have 2 new people in government. We have a new Secretary of Treasury and a new Treasurer of the United States acting. And now I have a completed set. I'll be making an episode about that in the near future. So, all right, that's all we got for this one. Until next time, keep it legal, keep it tender. Talk to you soon.